Hello, my name is Bridget Barr. I'm a mentor here with Cove Creek, and I am going to do a tutorial on how to get started with Trello. Trello is a web-based program to help keep all of our business essentials in one centralized area. You can have everything on here, your daily calendars, right? For your business, your family, you, whatever. I'm going to show you the basics to get you going. As you'll see, I already have it set up. This is for a Creek Diva team, which is my team name, and I have not yet shared it with them, but this is kind of a basics to get everybody started, just so they can see how everything works and how to set everything up. As you can see, this is my board. I have a long list of boards. This is home, and if you were to come and not have this all set up, you would click boards. You would scroll down here. It's probably not going to be as far down as mine is. I just have so many. You would click create new board, and this would all pop up. Well, mine is at the point where I need to upgrade my team, so we won't be doing that. So we're just going to go back and we're going to use this board here as an example. Here is getting started. I have this as the #1 spot because you guys will need to do this step first. This is the first thing you should do when your mentor or your consultant sends you a Trello board to use. As you can see, I've done all of the steps except step 5. I just want to be able to get you guys through this. So your first step is going to be to copy this board. You're going to click over on Show Menu, which is over here to the top right. Then is number 2, which is click on More. This is More. So you click More. And then step 3, click on Create Board. Copy. I need to change that to copy. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to change this to Create Board to Copy Board. Then I'm going to X out. That will be changed. And then you'll see here that it says Copy Board. I would go ahead and click that, and then I would be able to change it and rename it to whatever I wanted to name it. And then you would go ahead and you would be good to go. See, there's the part that says name it. And then I'm going to add a step 5, which says go find your new board and start adding and playing in Trello. If you can spell, it is. And then I just click enter or add card. Either way works. I do not need another card, so I would just exit out of that, and that would be me getting me and my team started. Here you'll see biz resources. I like to make things a little fancier, so I have pictures, and I'm going to teach you guys how to add those as you go. Biz resources. As you can see, I would have a welcome sign and then welcome to Creek Divas. This is a card inside of here. So I would click welcome to Creek Divas. And I am going to have a welcome video welcoming my new team members and teammates, consultants, whatever you want to call them, or family to my team. And so I would click here, and this is where you can add your video link for when you want to upload your link. And I will be doing that soon. It's just I don't have it yet. So I would go ahead and X out. Getting started, this is a checklist. If you look over here to the far right, you'll see there's members, labels, checklist, due date, attachments, and there's quite a other things down here. We're going to go ahead and focus on adding a checklist. Now, I've named mine Getting Started. So I would just go ahead and add that here, just like I did here. But I've already done that for you, so you can see that. If I didn't want this checklist or need it anymore, I can absolutely delete it and it would move right off of this card. But for training purposes, we're going to go ahead and go through them. Here, these are checklists for me as a mentor. to say, okay, I need to send a copy of this Trello board to my new consultant. And once I did that, I would absolutely check this off. And as you can see, it puts a line through it, letting me know that I am 25% complete with my list. Because I only have 4 items, I'm 25% complete. If I had multiple, if I had 10 items, it would be a less percentage, but at least I know I've done that for, we'll go for Sally. I've sent my Trello board, a copy of the Trello board to Sally. Now, my new consultant, Sally, I want to make sure she's logged in and is looking at her back office. So I might send her a message, or maybe there's a video I've done. Maybe I've done a series of videos for my team and I've sent that along as well, welcoming her and all of that. So I would go ahead and check that off as well. Now I'm 50% complete, and you can see that that is good. And there are other things you can do, like you can set a timer when this needs to be complete by. You can add people, but I'm not upgrading and doing all that, so it's not going to be a thing for me. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to answer questions, and I can add and I can change this at any time, but I don't need to do any of that. So we're just going to click save. So if Sally had any questions, I would want to make sure that I had them answered in a reasonable amount of time. And you can make up your own stuff. I just did this for training purposes, so this gives you a good idea. And again, I would go ahead and check that off. I'm almost 75% complete with getting Sally checked in and getting her adjusted to being with my Creek Diva team. Now, my last and final step for me would be, let me add her to my team pages, my chat, messenger, whatever your guys' checklist is. And your checklist could be 20 items, but this was just for training purposes, so you guys could see how beneficial this can be for all of you, so that you're not missing any steps when you are checking in your new consultants, because you want everyone to feel welcomed and know that they are part of something bigger and absolutely amazing, and that they have joined the right team. There's nothing worse than feeling like you've forgotten to say something and you maybe missed something, and later on they're like, hey, I didn't know that, and you're like, oh, that's so my fault. So you can absolutely make this checklist into your own at any point. Now I'm 100% complete, which is totally awesome. So I could absolutely check out of here, and as you can see, my checklist is absolutely green and done. Now, once I've done that, I can go ahead back through and I can unclick these, and it's like I can start all over. And as you can see, it has all these things that I've done in here, showing all my actions and my activities. And I can hide those details, but for purposes, you can see all of the things I've done, and if that helps you, that's awesome. But you can't see it when it's closed. Okay, so you're maybe wondering how I got this picture. I would go down to, where is it? Well, we'll click here and it'll say cover. It's different when you don't have a picture already. So you can click cover and you can do colors. Absolutely do color. And you could say, okay, so I want to do blue. And okay, absolutely. You can change it to this. You can change it to this. Whatever you want to do, and you can close it. You can write in these. I like to add pictures, so I would come, and you can upload your own cover image as well. Feel free to do so. I like to come in here and click whatever you're needing. You can click space. So if space was your thing, I go ahead and hit welcome. Whoops. And absolutely how and you can scroll down and then you're done. And then you click close and then close. And now here it is. And this is your welcome section. Here is my list of things they will need. Now, for purposes of training, I didn't add anything. I didn't add a checklist or details or any of that. So we can go ahead and click checklist. What do you think are things they'll need to know? So maybe they need business resources. So I would click biz resources. Now, what are those resources? Okay, what apps they need. Payment processing is a good one. I cannot spell today. Sorry, I apologize. Another good one is maybe getting your team into posting their post schedules. If some of you don't know what that is, Facebook, if you have a Facebook page, you can schedule your posts. So you can go in and you can set up, like, say Sunday's your post scheduling day. You could go in and schedule posts on Sunday. Okay, so I'm done. Say I want to go to post schedule. You can absolutely have that as a section, or you could go so far as to say, you know what? I think I need to go ahead and do post scheduling. So, what did I click here? Oh, that's my to-do list. I'm going to add a card and put post scheduling. Now I want to go in here and I want to make a description. So, we would put Facebook pages allow for scheduling weekly posts. Okay, so that's awesome. So my checklist would be maybe what I was gonna weekly posts. Okay, so for instance, if I was, maybe we're getting close to Christmas. Christmas is my favorite holiday, so we'll use Christmas. So we could do Christmas basket post. We could do Christmas stocking posts. Christmas gift idea posts. And you could literally keep going and going and going and going. It just depends on what you want to do. But there's, it's absolutely amazing, and the possibilities are endless. So I did that, and I was like, post scheduling. Okay, so how would I know that was Christmas? Well, over here is cover. So let's go to cover, and I want to Christmas. Let's see what we get for Christmas. I've never typed in Christmas, so this oh, look at that. So I'm going to go down here to the packages. I think that's pretty awesome, and that's going to jar my memory that is for Christmas post scheduling. I could absolutely add another card, and let's do, I was going to do Thanksgiving. Let's do Valentine's. So now I have Valentine's, and I absolutely am going to go to cover, and I'm going to click Valentine's. So let's do Valentine in here. Are there any good ones? Oh, look at this one. Let's do the little, those absolutely scream Valentine's. If you don't see those and think Valentine's, like, you could absolutely do every season, and it's set up and it's super easy. And this is all just different stuff you guys can go over with your mentor or your, whoever you're under, but these are awesome. So let's do daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals as a real quick reminder, because I'm just trying to get you guys like familiar with the basics. I have less than a minute left. Here I would set my daily goals, like every day you get up and you have to remind yourself, I need to post in my Facebook page. I need to post in my Facebook stories. I need to post in Instagram, whatever your daily tasks are. And you could call them tasks, goals, whatever. And then you want to go to weekly. Now, if I want to move this, maybe say, I'm going to move this over to here. My weekly goal, I'm going to move over to here. Okay, cool. And I can move it back. So these are not written. So like, you don't have to duplicate. You can move these, and it's absolutely fine. And I can move them back, and it's totally, absolutely 100% done. I hope this helps, and this is just a quick 15-minute tutorial on how to get you started in